We're live.
Hmm.
Alright, what's up? Welcome to. What did we title this? Lunch Corner? No, shit. Lunch Review.
Yeah,
And we're gonna review Black Widow.
the first movie.
An only movie, hopefully.
Yeah. You can start.
Alright. How do I want to start it off? Alright, first of all, I want to say that this movie, uh, I would say it's pretty unnecessary. And if they wanted to make it so badly, they should have made it before Endgame. Because,
I think most people are gonna agree with that, just because of the fact that I don't think too many people even cared about Black Widow from the start. I don't see anyone being like, "Oh my God, Black Widow."
hmm
I think no one really gave a shit about her.
Yeah, this movie, instead of being like, the next Doctor Strange or Spider Man, it's like it's a movie you'll watch because you have no other movie to watch. It's like
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. I would never watch it again.
yeah,
Like I would watch Spider-Man again, but I wouldn't watch this.
yeah. Uh, what else? The CGI is pretty goddamn
Yeah,
shit.
it was pretty trash for real. There was a lot of the fight scenes were kind of like uh cut and like the camera will go boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom,
there's
boom.
so many
It's kind
cuts
of
in a
annoying.
fight.
It kind of gets you dizzy and it kind of like just takes away from the fight.
Yeah, in the beginning
Um,
of the movie, uh, Black Widow and Black Widow were fighting, and I counted like 7 cuts in less
it
than five
was
seconds.
I feel like if they did what like Iron Man does or Captain America do when they fight, the camera just like spins around. It doesn't cut, spin, go under,
Yeah,
cut.
it follows the
Like
character.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of like, and then the fights were like always like 2 minutes long. They were never like long fights.
Mm-hmm. It's like two to three
Except for the
punches,
ending.
and
Except
that's
for the
it.
ending. The ending was like 30, 20 minutes of just pure like
Stuff going
boxing.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the movie's supposed to have some emotional scenes, but personally, they just didn't hit. I was laughing because they
Yeah.
sucked.
I think the best part of the movie were the family scenes, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. The Red Guardian and the second Black Widow, played by Florence Pugh, they're for sure the best characters in the whole movie.
Yeah, like when the characters were just reacting to each other, that was probably like the best part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer watching them interact than them fighting. It's kind of sad because it's an action movie.
Yeah, it's an MCU movie, and you would expect to only like the action and be bored at the talking, but the talking was the most interesting part.
Yeah. Red Guardian was cool because he was
Funny.
funny and like his character was different since he only cared about himself.
Yeah.
But you could tell that he actually did care about them. It's because he's Russian. He's not gonna say it.
That's some racist shit, I think. Because he's
How?
Russian, he's not gonna say his feelings.
Copy this, bruh. What you mean?
You're from Russia. What else? The main
What?
villain,
Oh yeah, that's like the worst part. This, my God.
they
Well, I mean,
did.
there's a main villain and then there's a main villain.
There's a
Uh,
secondary villain who works for the main villain.
but the secondary villain should have been the main villain,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of destroys the whole purpose. The
Yeah.
I get the old guy, like I'm not gonna say why, but like the old guy being the main villain, like you can already tell. Um, just because like they wanted to take a different route, and it was cool seeing that like he's an old raisin who I didn't have any powers or anything, but he still has power. He can do stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, well, I'm gonna just say I think most people knowing the movie are gonna already know who this is, but Taskmaster Taskmaster got fucking butchered.
Yeah, they
Like
did
his
him dirty.
character's nothing the
Fucking
same.
Taskmaster. Oh my
They
god.
did him. They did it dirty. So I'm not gonna say who it is, but they did it dirty.
Yeah. It's revealed early on in the movie, so I'm gonna just say it. It's not that much of a spoiler. But
No, don't say it.
What? I was about to talk about the memory skills, the photographic copying or whatever.
Oh, that I thought you were talking about
Nah,
it.
nah, 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 nah. So basically, in the comics, Taskmaster, he could look like he could look at a YouTube video on Usain Bolt running fast, and he would learn how to run that fast, right? And then he has like a cheat
Which is in the name, Taskmaster.
master.
Yeah, master. Like he masters every task just by
Yeah,
looking at it.
pretty much. And
But in this one, they kind of fuck him up or fuck it up by making him some robot genetic fucking bullshit ass fucking.
yeah, instead of being like a super soldier that looks at anything and learns it, they make him look at videos and then they
He looks like
plant
a,
it
and then
with
yeah,
this with the USB, some shit like that.
yeah.
It's
They're like
dumb.
they make him look at videos and then he follows it up. But he's like a robot, but he's not because there's someone behind it.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say why or who it is. Whatever.
You're already saying enough, bro.
And Taskmask, Taskmasker
Master.
design is the shittiest design I've ever seen.
Yeah, they did the
Shit look,
design dirty too.
they
In the comics, he looks sick as hell with the skull
looking
mask
at
and
the
everything.
comic difference.
Yeah, look, let me search it up because I'm screen recording.
This is some fucking butchery shit, bro. He looks like fucking he looks like he looks like Doctor Doom with the skull mask with the shield and a sword.
Hmm. Look, this
And
is comics
in the
Taskmaster,
comics, he looks so much better
and
than
then
the
this is
movies. In the
MCU.
movie, he looks like a fucking like Power Ranger knockoff villain.
What the fuck is
No,
this, bro?
he looks like one of those the Power Ranger minion villains.
Look at how
Not
cool
even the
this
main
shit
villains.
is. You compare these badass versions, the PS4 Spider-Man version and the Marvel's Avengers version, and then you compare it to the MCU. It's like,
Switch up
fucking
Power Ranger minions, bro. They got better designs.
yeah.
The minions from like
Damn.
the 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
Some sad ass shit. So yeah, that's pretty. I can never take the villain series because motherfucker looks goofy.
Mm-hmm. I think the director of Black Widow was a woman, right? Hold up, let me search it
Which who cares? But can you at least get the main villain right?
up. Not just that, that shit weirded me out. But there was like 3 or 4 ass shots, and I was like,
Nah,
what
not
the
even
hell?
3 or 4. There's like 20, dude. I mean, I'm all for it. I don't really care.
Yeah, but
I found it funny how they zoomed in on purpose.
yeah.
But I think that makes the movie a bit better because they're aware.
Mm-hmm.
They're aware why people are watching.
Yeah. Fuck. What else? What did we talk about? Taskmaster, they did him dirty. The main villain, he's okay. Florence Pugh and Red Guardian, they're sick as hell. The action, it's okay.
Uh, actually,
The
all
emotional
right.
scenes, they're not emotional.
Yeah, the ending wasn't that emotional aside from the ending cutscene. That was I just because if you've seen the other movies,
Yeah, the
you'll be like, oh,
post-credit scene
shit. You'll be like,
to
oh, you'll be like, damn.
to get the post-credit
Uh,
scene, you have to watch Endgame and Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
no, you don't have to watch Falcon. No, you don't.
You kind of do because there's a character introduced, but
There's a new character introduced, but you don't. I already like I didn't watch the whole show. I watched 3 episodes and I understood what was going on. You don't need to watch it, so don't watch it if you don't care.
yeah, and that movie kind of leads
Don't
up
pay
to
for
the
Disney Plus. Don't pay for that shit.
the movie
What
leads
was
up
it?
to the Hawkeye
Yeah, the
series.
movies. Why would you say that?
What? It's not a spoiler. It's just
Uh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the movie is gonna lead up to the show.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Uh,
What would you rate?
aside from that, I would say the movie's like a 6.
Yeah, 6, 7.
Red
Eh,
Guardian was beast.
Black Widow
Family
2 was
interactions were
beast.
beast.
Hmm.
Black Widow 2 was amazing. Main villains were kind of trash.
The comedy was good, especially with Red
Comedy
Guardian.
was funny. Uh, the prison escape was I
Yeah,
the prison scenes.
that had good CGI, but the rest
The CGI was fucking trash.
you could
Like
tell when they used
Black
it.
Panther CGI was a bit better sometimes. And Black Panther's a good ass movie, but CGI fights kind of.
Hmm.
Black Widow.
It's like
Black
a
Widow, you can get a 7, bro, max on a good day.
yeah, 7 because of Red
It wasn't
Guardian
a.
and
It
Florence
was
Pugh.
not. I don't think it was a good start for Phase 4, but
I honestly didn't know that that was the first Phase 4 movie. I was surprised.
it's a COVID-19 movie that like was supposed to come out a long time ago, but they didn't.
Hmm.
So it's technically is a COVID-19 movie, so I understand why it's like not as good as the others. Still, bro, like MCU.
Yeah, but it's still a Marvel movie, so you have to admit that it's kind of ass for being a Marvel movie, even with the COVID.
Yeah, it's one of the lower Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I expect more. Like they've been flopping ever since Endgame. Like Spider-Man wasn't that good.
I liked it at first, but
No,
then
I liked it at first too. I thought it was really good. I watched
yeah.
it the second time. I watched it the third time. It gets worse and worse every time. The only thing good about Spider-Man is Mysterio.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's it.
yeah, pretty much it, bro. 7.
7, 6.
Watch it. Don't rewatch it.
Yeah, watch it if you're like super bored or like don't
On
pay
a on
Disney
a
Plus
eight
premiere
on a
shit. Don't
on
pay
a
that shit.
eight on a like F to A rating, it'll probably be like a B minus, C plus, C
Nah.
plus, C
C.
plus,
C or C or C plus, yeah.
C
B
plus,
minus, too good.
C plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
because A is like really good, like Shrek, but yeah, C plus. It
Nah,
doesn't deserve a C
wait.
minus.
I don't know, man. A C plus. That's too nice, cause in my opinion,
Just a flat C, like a 75, like you barely pass.
yeah,
I don't see.
cause there's like equal parts bad, but then there's equal parts good. You know, it's not just a whole bunch of bad and a little bit of good, or a whole bunch of good and a little bit of bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, alright, fuck it.
it's a fun movie, but I'll never watch it ever again.
Yeah. And that
Just
was
like Mortal
nice.
Kombat, these movies have just been fun, and we're gonna watch it ever again.
Mortal Kombat sucked.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Pretty. I'd rather watch Black Widow than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. And don't pay the premiere pass on Disney Plus shit for Black Widow.
Yeah,
It's not worth it.
don't pay for it. If you're gonna pay for it, go to the movie theater where it costs $3 because they're broke right now.
Oh yeah, huh? AMC to the moon. We watched that shit for free right now. We're like
Yeah,
recording the
watch it for
video
free.
right after we watched it. Uh,
Don't waste your money.
yeah.
Don't waste your time.
Alright, that wraps up the video. Peace out.